Yes, folks, we are here. We're coming to you from Rennes Fair once again, and great to meet all these famous people. But I'm after meeting the famous person that I met here the last time, a man called John Lord, and an absolute legend, and he's in great shape. John, how's it going?
I'm not too bad. I'm kind of like a child in a sweet shop, and when you're a child in a sweet shop, there's so many sweets that it's nearly kind of bad, because if you try to eat a bit of everything, you get sick. So you have to know when to stop. But it's very hard, because I said I was only coming to look.
Right.
I was only coming to look and maybe get something to eat, at a nice little, something free, because something free to eat, because you very rarely get any. It's very rare to get unusual to get something free to eat in Ireland. So anyway, you come and you end up chatting to people. How's it going? I haven't seen you for ages. And then the plants, and all the time you kept, look, the Salix. That would be the classical weeping willow, the one you see.
Oh yeah.
In Oxford or Cambridge when they're punting along, and they're coming down with sort of curtains of foliage. That's the one there.
Brilliant. And is that a good price there, John?
Where is the price?
It's down there somewhere.
Yeah, that's an okay price.
Yeah.
Everything has gone up a bit.
Yeah.
But because, well, that's just the way it is. Everything has gone up, and we've gone up as well, but not. We've just gone up more or less the same as everyone else. We're all going along on the same river.
Right.
But look at that there. Now, I wouldn't. That's an olive. That was dug up. That was a long time in a place where they speak Italian, and it was dug up, cut back,
Right.
and it's related to privet. Olives are Oleaceae. Now, they don't produce olives in Ireland that you can eat.
Yeah.
But funny thing is, you can't eat olives off the tree anyway. When I was in a warm country and the lovely olives are putting them in my mouth to eat, and they're almost poisonous, they have to do stuff with them to get them edible, But they are. It's just.
But where? Like, I mean, you bought that. Where would you put it? Who'd buy it?
Well,
for starters?
what you always say, where did it come from?
Right.
And try to have the conditions as close as possible to where it came from. Now, it came from the Mediterranean,
Right.
and the closest conditions in the Mediterranean, Ireland, is probably my sitting room, But you put it in the driest part. You don't want to get the roots wet. Put it in the driest part and the sunniest south-facing part of your garden. You might have a little sun top in it, but they do actually grow in Ireland.
But I mean, would the frost not get it? No.
No, they're actually quite frost hardy.
All right.
And olive actually is. People think grape is the Mediterranean plant, but it isn't. Olive is actually the Mediterranean plant. It's the one that defines Mediterranean climate. It's the olive tree.
Tell us your own business. Where are you based again?
I'm based in Ratoath in County Meath, and we have the best part of 2 acres of show garden, and then we have a garden centre as well. But we're quite lucky. If you want to be in this business, you have to be passionate and interested in plants. If you're interested in plants, really passionate about plants, it is no longer a business, it's a hobby that you get paid for.
Exactly.
It's like a glorified men's shed.
And tell me,
plants.
business is good for the moment.
Business is good. Business is. You see, the thing about the news, the mainstream, that there was once a fella brought out a newspaper with good news in it, and nobody bought it. So, yeah, best countries in the world to go to are the ones that are in the newspaper. That's the truth. It was not in Switzerland in the newspaper. It was boring, but it's nice to. As the Chinese say, the Chinese curses may you live in interesting times. That's what the uninteresting countries are the best ones to go to. The same with business. Businesses that are doing well keep their head down and just go along and say nothing.
Tell us, we're in the environments of this 2.5 acres of plants. What can we say?
The first thing I will say, it's very organised.
Yeah.
And people say, oh, nature is not organised. Nature is very organised. It is so organised. The smallest virus has greater organisation than any major corporation. Nature is organised, and this is well organised. Guys, wide path, you can bring the machines along, and then it's easy to do, and you're not killing yourself. So organisation actually works, and it's nice even to look at that. When you look along that.
Yeah.
You're sort of, nobody likes the shovelment, and everyone likes, look at that.
Let me see.
90-degree angle, that's what you want. People don't like this and like that, they like everything straight. This is done right. That's why I like it.
How many years have you coming to see the boys?
A good few years.
Yeah.
It's a good few years.
And you always put in the diary and say, I am going to Rennes this year.
Yeah, and I love, and when I'm coming to Rennes, I go the back way via Trim and all, all along the back roads, and it's just lovely. Even now, I've noticed coming this year that a lot of trees missing and were chopped down, and you're trying to look and see what's going on without crashing the van. At the same time,
I do. I understand. I love the countryside myself.
Yeah.
But tell us, the amount of trees that fell down, do you feel sorry for the trees?
No, it's part of nature. If you don't have stuff falling down and going back into the system, there's no new stuff, and you leave a gap for something new. So you have to have a continuation. You have to have old, middle, and young. And so I see it as just part of nature.
Okay. Well, look, once again, it's a pleasure to meet the legend, John Lord. The last time we met, I was telling him about a great band. It was called Deep Purple, and John Lord was the keyboard player.
Yeah, it was spelled Jon though, I think.
Oh, it's a different John altogether.
Yeah, different John.
Well, he was English. You're Irish.
Yeah, he went to a different school.
Good luck. Thanks, John.